Welcome back to another season of Heart to Heart Talks with Dr. Indu Aneja. My next question to you is about one of the major challenge that senior citizens or aging population faces, which is around physical fitness. So I was reading a report and it said that half of India's elderly population suffers from hypertension, about 43% from diabetes, and one third from arthritis. And despite all these chronic conditions, India has only 270 trained geriatricians to serve over 14 crore older adults. And public health insurance schemes, they reach only 25% of the seniors currently. So, if we are to look at this challenge very proactively, how can one physically stay fit?
So, Kirti, staying fit is not a very big task. It's only about taking care of yourself. See, taking care of your diet and taking care of making sure that you stay active. See, there's a saying, use it or lose it. So, if you really want to stay fit, you have to stay active, you have to continue working. A lot of time I see people who, become senior in age or they retire, they think I'm tired of doing what I was doing earlier, so I don't have to do anything. Whereas I feel you may not want to do the same repetitive work which you have been doing for so many years, but there are a lot of other things that you can continue doing or you can start doing. Although people talk about walking and then gardening and all sorts of things, which is perfectly all right, I'm not against that, but there are so many meaningful purposeful things that we can do, especially for example when we are in a joint family. There are many responsibilities as parents that we can take from our children and relieve them of those things. And because they also have a lot of things to look after, they have their own job and then they have their children to look after. So we as parents, if we can pitch in and we can support them happily, I think it will relieve them of all those things that we can do. And plus, I think we remain active, we remain meaningful and purposeful, and a valuable asset to the family. So it's very important if you want to really look after your physical health. I would stay do as much physical work as you can comfortably do, because remaining fit is very, very important. This is your vehicle in the world. Your body is your vehicle in the world, and if your body is not cooperating, then you will not really enjoy the worldly comforts of traveling and meeting people. So do exercises, do gymming, do whatever you enjoy doing. It could be dance, it could be gym, it could be yoga, but physically remaining fit is very important. And and engage yourself in household chores, I would say. I mean, again, as I said, your body and mind, use it or lose it. So it's better to use it.
Right. And to add on to that, I think the right amount of nutrition is also important because everybody's body is different and a lot of us face, deficiency of a lot of sorts. So it's good to keep a tap on it through proactive health checkups also and age appropriate, preventive tests,
Absolutely.
whatever we have, right? Thank you. Thank you for those inputs.
So we really lose, muscle strength very fast in the senior citizen age.
Yeah.
So if you look after your, protein intake, you should be very careful about, your protein intake. And people who are diabetic or hypertensive, but just with diet regulation, they should be able to, at least manage the borderline situation. But of course, if it is higher in, intensity, whatever medicines have been prescribed, they should be taken regularly. Dietary control should be followed very meticulously. Regular follow up with your diabetologist or your physician is very important, and you can still keep things under control.
Thank you.